Well guys, welcome back, and today we got some very exciting information for Assassin's Creed codename Red. Someone from Ubisoft have now given us some insider information as to when the first cinematic trailer is going to be released, and finally the date as to when we're going to be getting the official gameplay reveal. Something that we've all been waiting for in terms of Assassin's Creed codename Red, and some people just like to call it Red at this point. And guess what? The best part is that we now have the release date from one of the most trusted sources out there on Ubisoft. Now, this tweet was made by Bunny the Villain, who's one of their influencers who recently got added to Ubisoft Partner Program, and she has now tweeted out something very interesting where she says that the new Assassin's Creed Red has now got some very interesting information from one of the trusted sources that I wanted to share it with you guys. The first thing that she mentions is that it will be the most enjoyable game in the franchise. Now, as we know, it's Ubisoft game, and obviously that's what Ubisoft usually says for every single game that they make, so it's not something that we should entirely depend upon. But apart from that, nonetheless, I am curious to see how the Japan setting is going to be lasting. Japan is my all-time favorite when it comes to any games that just goes all the way back to feudal Japan or even the Edo periods. So many different timelines to explore in Asia. That's something I'm a huge fan of. Now, the second thing that Bunny shares is that the world premiere trailer, which is going to take place on May of 2024. And we're only a few months away from May of 2024. And by premiere trailer, this basically means that we'll get to see an official cinematic CGI trailer, something very similar to what we have seen with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as well as the premiere trailer for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Because when it comes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, at first they revealed this teaser where they kind of showed off this Viking Photoshop drawing reveal, and we got to take a first look at Eivor, the male version. And Boss Logic did an incredible job in delivering whatever Ubisoft was trying to do with their reveals. And then we got Assassin's Creed Mirage, where Ubisoft did not do any sort of reveals like what they did with Valhalla. Because, you know, Mirage was pretty much just designed to be a DLC, but then it turned out to be its own game, so that's a completely different story. But for Assassin's Creed Red, we already got the first teaser. We know what the character looks like. We know what the game is all about. But now the only thing that's missing is that we still don't have that cinematic trailer that we're all looking forward to seeing what sort of a game this could turn out to be and who are going to be the protagonist of this game entirely. So that's going to take place on May of 2024, and then comes the main part, which is in July of 2024. That's when Ubisoft Forward happens. Usually it happens in June, but sometimes it ends up getting extended all the way to July. So yeah, Ubisoft Forward is when we will finally get to see an official gameplay for the very first time of Assassin's Creed Red. And then, guys, finally comes the release date, and it seems like the sources mentioned that the release date for Assassin's Creed Red is going to be on November of 2024. So it's going to be this year. So before that, Ubisoft is most likely going to be launching this platform called Assassin's Creed Infinite, where they're going to be combining all of their upcoming Assassin's Creed games into this one huge world itself. And most likely it's all going to be connected to this one player created modern day characters, other than having some story related characters like Desmond Miles and Basim. And to be honest, I actually did love the way that, you know, Ubisoft decided to put Basim as the modern day character, with Desmond Miles' father, William Miles, and although storyline was actually pretty good. But now it seems like the focus is only going to be staying behind in terms of the history. It's not going to be focusing more towards how the modern day stories are going to be represented. And I know a lot of people are happy about this, and some OG fans, they actually did love these modern day storylines as well. So that's going to be a bummer if you did enjoy the modern day storylines, because they're finally deciding to go with the entire RPG route, where we're pretty much just going to create our own characters and all that stuff. So guys, mark your calendars, because November of 2024 is going to be the date, and it's good news coming from Ubisoft itself. So I don't know whoever this trusted source is. It seems like they're keeping the name of the trusted source anonymous as of now, but it is of course confirmed that the source is inside of Ubisoft. So someone is leaking all of these informations. Probably it's just a marketing stunt that, you know, companies like these usually do in terms of simply just, you know, promoting their games or hyping their stuff up before the official reveal comes out. So if you guys haven't really heard about who you're going to be playing as, we're going to be playing as two different characters. One being the male character is going to be a shinobi, and it seems like he's going to be a character that's inspired from Yasuke, African male samurai warrior who's now taken his pledge legion in order to protect Japan from any outside forces. And then we have have a female character who's going to be a ninja. So they're going to be completely two different ways of approaching any of the missions, as the male character is going to take more of an RPG route and the female character is going to be more stealth oriented, pretty much like the old school assassins. So there is a mixture of two different types of gameplay in this, and I'm super curious to see what Ubisoft has put in their good handiworks into with this upcoming Assassin's Creed game. And Ubisoft has already labeled it as their most ambitious Assassin's Creed game of all time. Of everything that they've created so far, this is one of the most ambitious ones. So I'm very excited for it. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the informations that we received? Are you guys excited for the gameplay? If you guys are, then drop a like on this video and show your support. Really means a lot to me as a creator, because your love and support, man, it really does help the videos out a lot more than you guys think. So please just take a few seconds of your valuable time, drop a like on this video. It really helps out a lot. And if you guys are new to this channel, then you should probably know that I cover daily information, news, updates, gameplays, reveals, leaks, and all the stuff that you guys need to know about all the upcoming open world games, as well as some of the games that are handpicked from my team, where we take a look into all the best upcoming games that are worth being revealed out there to my audience. So if you're someone that really wants to stay updated with all the gaming information and news, then make sure to go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free of cost. You don't have to pay a dime in order to be subscribed. And at the same time, I keep you guys updated every single day. It's a win-win for you guys and also for me to build this community. So welcome to the club. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.